Well, I always start from a strong feeling and an idea. And I guess the idea for this was, I was really disturbed by the level of violence in the world and just watching things on a world stage play out. And I wanted to tell a story about love and how, ask the question, is it possible to love in darkness? And I guess the Nightingale kind of came into being through those ideas.
It's definitely the most challenging, but also the most rewarding job I've ever done. And I remember writing to Jen before I had actually got the part, being like, "I swear to you, I will give you everything."
And
so
she
I
did.
was,
She absolutely
I was
did.
willing to just have Jen push me as far as it needed to go. But yeah, it was exhausting, but that's what it needed. If you're that committed to truth, as I think we both were for this story, you have to spill your guts to a certain extent. So,
and it wasn't faked. I mean, we were in the wilderness, and it was cold, and Aisling was in a river, in a very dangerous river, and so yeah, it was. I mean, hats off to her. It's an incredible performance. It was extremely tough for me to make this film. I can't lie. It was the hardest thing I've ever done, emotionally, physically, but something called on me to tell this story, and I had to follow through, and now I'm really enormously proud of it.
We watch so many films where you see hundreds of people having their heads blown off and arms blown off, and you're just watching, feeling nothing. Whereas seeing a scene between two people, and for me, acting, that's what I love about acting, is the human connection. That's what I love most. And so for me, it was a real, I wouldn't say pleasure. I mean, it was just, it was incredible to just have it pare down and try and, it sounds grandiose, but to try and expose these truths that we're all trying to live through. So I think that there's no better way than doing that in a more intimate level. And yes, it might be uncomfortable sometimes in doing it and in watching it, but that's the point.